Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning, everybody. Everybody here.
Everybody, welcome to Rolling Out AM, the wake up call. What's going on, Cass? I'm joined by Cass, Amir Shaw, Rolling Out. This is the Rolling Out wake up call.
Morning.
What's happening?
It's Monday.
Come on. Talk about Monday. Monday, the world is opening up. You know, we got a special guest at 8:15. DJ Astronaut is coming on. So, Romeo, you been out DJing?
Oh, no, sir. I've been asked. I've been requested. I am going to let the first wave of people go out and then watch them as I figure it out whether or not it's good or not. I'm not finna play that game. But I do got a DJ late night series that's gonna start Memorial Day weekend. But going out, dude, not playing that game, sir. What about you?
No, I'm my agent has me in. So my deal is definitely to be in. I think we've got a great time. There's a whole reset at our brand and Rolling Out. So I'm excited about that part. What about you, AR Shaw?
Yeah, man, I'm staying in as well, but I'm looking at social media. It seems like, people around the country they've decided that Corona is over. But later on in the show, I'm going to give you guys some real numbers about where we at with the coronavirus. People are still getting infected. People are still dying. So I want to definitely keep the public informed of what's really happening out here.
Oh, no, you still on that Future, man?
You know what? I like Future. You know what Andre 3000 said? Future makes the most inspiring, toxic music that you ever gonna find. It's toxic, but I mean, it gets you going, man. What can you do, man? It's just like eating bad fast food, bad for you, but it's good. It's tasty. It's very tasty.
Cass, you over there quiet, and we not
I haven't really had the time to listen to Future this weekend, so I can't really speak on. But I know from his past, his music is very toxic. So I have to take a listen. I have to sit down and listen to all the music. But I'm sure he does make good music, but it's always not the best messaging behind it.
Yeah, you can reach out to it, that's for sure. I definitely got a video. I'm sorry. They do have Charles Jenkins' new #3 song on the Billboard. Keep the Faith, which is very, very appropriate right about now, is out. So all those who are looking for additional information, I do appreciate the messaging from a cultural perspective that our dear brother Future has kept up, because clearly it is a movement inside of itself. It's not anything that's believable, but it's definitely something that'll keep your head moving. And, anthems for courage and those who are fighting oppression. I think you can use it and kind of replace some of the words. At least that's what I do when I work out. I did work out to it this weekend just to kind of feel where the energy was in terms of what's next with my brother here. I love the Michael Jordan finale. I thought that was pretty good. I couldn't believe I was kind of watching a little bit of that, but I think they took it home well. What about you, A.R. Shaw?
Oh yeah, this was like the documentary of all documentaries, and I'm gonna discuss some more of it later in my report. But yeah, The Last Dance, it was a 10-part documentary on ESPN on the life and times of Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls. And there's just so much craziness that happened behind the scenes that that the public wasn't even aware about. But definitely a great piece of art that we can call it, about one of the biggest or the greatest dynasties of sports history.
I am Team Rodman. Do you hear me? I'm going to say this out loud. I am Team Rodman. For somebody to live the most craziest life and still be able to perform at 100%, that blew me away. Like the way Phil Jackson's mentality on how he treated each individual player individually, man, I'm Team Rodman, man. I want to go on the WWE and then play the finals the next day. I'm Team Rodman, man.
And yeah, for those who don't know, what Romeo is alluding to is that during the NBA Finals in 1998, Dennis Rodman actually, he skipped practice to go wrestle with Hulk Hogan. And it was just like like the craziest thing ever. Like, who goes to wrestle with Hulk Hogan during a championship series? So it's
Dennis
just
Dennis Rodman. Who else we got coming today, you guys?
Oh man.
But later on we have AJ Johnson. She's gonna close us out with some great workout tips to keep this blood flowing for the early part of the week. She's also gonna give us some motivational Monday, some tools that's gonna help us, that's gonna inspire us through this week.
Motivational Monday.
Definitely,
Yes.
AJ Johnson is gonna close out the show. So you guys want to definitely stick around to catch AJ's workout.
We also got DJ Astronaut checking in at 8:45. He's gonna kick off this motivational Monday with some good tunes, some good music, some great energy as well.
Excellent. What about the WNBA? Anybody from there?
Oh, I heard Diamond Deshaun from the WNBA All-Star Players from the Last Dance is also going to be making an appearance on the Rolling Out AM Wake Up. So I hope y'all woke.
Cassidy, Chatter is number 2 from Fox Soul, and that is a great show that's happening. Obviously, our producer, Holly Carter. Have you watched it yet?
I have not, but I saw a little snippet from the one they did with Timbaland. So it looked like it's a very good conversation. They're all quarantined in their homes, tuning in live the same way we are, and talking about real issues. So they're definitely going to touch on a lot of topics. They all have different perspectives. So I think it's going to be a great show, and it has already. We have talked to some of the women, and we'll hear from more of them today. So we look forward to that. Dr. Dee Freeman and Dr. Jewel Tankard will be on a little later.
Will they, Cass? That is so good that they'll be on a little later. Starbucks is open. McDonald's is open this morning. So for all of you, trust, take it easy. Love on your workers or frontline workers today. I mean, it is critical that we stay motivated, but for those, do something special. Pass it forward, everybody. Definitely take the time to pass it forward. If you're walking through, you see a cashier, buy them lunch, something, because they're essential for all of us. Romeo, what else you listening to? Because I need some recommendations, and be sure to bring them Wheels of Steels in the morning, because we really need a little bit of upbeat, interesting idea. And Cass, get your singing voice. We all know that you're a wonderful soprano, so we're looking forward to you singing today. I wrote a song yesterday, Romeo, so I'm about to start. I'll probably sing it before the end of the show.
Tammy, our guest from last week, artist all the way from Toronto, Canada. He's still hitting me up about you producing that new music video. He said he hasn't forgot. He hasn't forgot now.
I am so excited about directing and producing from a clean standpoint. I love the song. We need to figure out how to make that happen so that it's big. But I thought Cass was starring in that video.
I think Cass was supposed to be the female lead in the video. I think you did produce that. That's what we're waiting on, right, Cass?
I thought it was kind of like "I Can't Be With You, You're Still the One." What's the title of that track? That whole thing.
Yeah, I think he was looking for love, and you was gonna have Cassidy Far Away. Cassidy, are you ready?
I thought we were talking about going to Canada and shooting it, but I guess you guys were saying over Zoom.
No, the whole
last time we were here. I don't remember.
Yeah, that I don't think anybody's taking. We were talking about the fact that you're still the one, and that obviously he wants to be with you, and it's a whole idea of coming from there to you, and you're apart, but you're still the one, and you guys are loving it. It's a whole enterprise that we're doing.
Break out those dance moves. Because AR, you got those dance moves.
Hey.
No, we've
got
seen
the
it on TikTok. We've seen that. We've seen it, Cass. We know. So it's all known now. We know you have.
Okay. Y'all are so funny on this Monday morning.
I don't know. You know, Cass, you should really blame Amir because he's not giving you no support.
I know, Amir.
What is that about? What is that about, Cass? He completely. But good morning. Shout out
All
to everybody
good.
on Facebook, Rolling Out AM.
Good
Shout out
morning.
to everybody who's there. It was also a movement. They had a rally down in Brunswick. So the movement continues. A lot of unanswered questions. Still don't know the names of the policemen who actually were there at the scene first. So there's a lot of missing information. So people keep the social up, keep this movement going forward so that we can make sure that this is not an unanswered murder. That is a horrible thing that has happened to Ahmaud Arbery, and we want to make sure that people continue this social movement. Tomorrow at 6 p.m., we also have Health IQ with Tamika Mowry. We've got Cindy from Twitter, and we also have Dr. Kenyatta Stevens, where we're talking about the whole movement of dealing with health disparities. So want to make sure that all of you out there check into Health IQ. It is a movement. We are moving ourselves forward as it relates to our health. How many steps you get in this weekend, Cass? Any yoga in the sun?
Oh, did I? I don't even know how many steps. I did go for a walk. I didn't do any yoga, but I didn't look at my steps. I need to get one of those Fitbits.
No, you
because I
don't
don't
need to
always
get
have my phone on me.
Yeah, you might want to bring that. Hey, Shirley, what is happening? Shirley, I need you to bring about 200 of your friends. I want to invite you to Sunday to jump in and actually be a part of our Star Studio wine up for Issa Rae. Contact Portia and Cass in the city to join us there. We want you to be a part of the team hosting that. So shout out to Shirley from Philly.
Yeah, shout out.
Also, Munson, it's funny that you mentioned. It's interesting that you mentioned about what went on in Brunswick, Georgia. I actually had a friend. Her name is Dee. Her and her father went down there, and they actually posted on Twitter that we went to support the family by taking a drive with 400 others, donating money and place flowers where the young man was murdered at. And it was interesting because Dee is from Boston. So she said her and 400 others actually traveled down there to actually be supportive this past weekend. So I think that was the support that people are giving to the community and the family is really dope and overwhelming. Look who just checked in.
What's happening? DJ Astronaut.
What's up? What's up, man? What's happening, y'all?
You know what it
Morning.
is, man.
Wait. Oh, you.
Yeah.
So
coming live.
So introduce yourself to the Rolling Out AM Wake Up family.
What's up? This is DJ Astronaut all the way from Dallas, Texas. I am a turntable DJ. I've been a professional DJ since 1992, all across the US, all across the world, you know, and I just do what I love, like DJ Jazzy Jeff, who was one of my mentors, will say, 2 turntables and a mixer. That's all it is.
When did the DJing start? When did the music start?
Man, my DJing started back in 1992 in high school when I used to carry my homeboys' records to our house parties or high school parties and stuff because I want to be cool like him, man. So what I did was when he would DJ, he would go say he needs to go to the restroom in the middle of DJing. That's a thing. Trust me, y'all, it's a thing. So a couple times he would go to the restroom and he'd be like, "Hey, man, make sure this song don't cut off or be no dead air. If another song is ready, go ahead and play that, and then I'll come back and keep the party going." I was like, oh heck yeah, man. So I was that bathroom DJ for him, man. When he would go to the restroom, I make sure there's no dead air and the party would keep going because everybody dancing. And so I just practiced with him. Shout out to my boy Corey Lane. He's from ATL. He live out here in Dallas.
Gotcha.
I was DJing with him, and I used that to just embellish my craft. I practice at home. One of the good things, I was fortunate enough to intern with Def Jam Records and Motown Records. And so I got to travel and tour with different celebrities for like 17 years. So I used my DJing skills on that. So just blew up from there, man.
Wow, man, that's super dope. I actually respect the fact that you are a turntablist because I'm a DJ as well. But it's funny. I learned from Frank Ski, and I grew up under Frank Ski and DJ Hershey, and that's how they taught me. They said don't ever be a laptop DJ. Me and you both know them. Don't be a laptop DJ.
Don't be a laptop DJ, nah.
Yeah.
Astronaut, let me ask you, man. Now that we have this COVID-19 situation going on, it's no parties. It's being hard for the DJ. How are you adjusting during this time period?
Man, it's crazy. I had to completely almost revamp my DJ business because for me, it hit on March 5th. I was DJing a corporate event out here in downtown Dallas, and I got about 6 phone calls, 8 emails. I lost $4,000 within 1 hour. Everybody started just canceling. And I was like, oh, what the hell? But then, shout out to my boy DJ D Nice. I used to DJ him back in Atlanta and Buckhead back in the day. D Nice helped save the DJ culture. I give it to him because him going live on Instagram, it started showing people how much we need the DJ because we all have music and we all have music that we like, but everybody can't DJ. And DJs will play stuff you won't hear on the radio. And you don't think about some of the stuff that DJs play. And we know the crowd for the most part. So with him DJing from his kitchen, I had to create a virtual DJ situation. So like I got my cell phone set up. I even got a ring light that you will only normally see girls doing makeup tutorials on YouTube or something, but I had to include that here in order for people to still book me. And the crazy thing, the sound quality when I DJ like this is still good when it goes out. So I basically had to revamp from DJing out at places to basically DJing from my bedroom. I'm literally in my bedroom. This table is right next to my bed that's over there. But it's still the same thing. They still get the same quality. I still interact with people. It's just different because instead of them being in front of you, they're virtually there with you. So if you're a good DJ, music is going to be good and you can revamp your business to work with today's time. So that's what I had to do.
Yes.
I just want to know, like, what makes a good mix for you? Like, what is something you have to have? Is there a certain genre? Are there certain artists you have to play certain songs? Like, what is a good mix to you as a DJ? What makes a DJ astronaut mix?
A DJ astronaut mix. Man, it's funny you say that. I read the crowd. I go off of the crowd. Whatever crowd I'm DJing for, I play the mix according to them. Because some people will be like, hey, you got a playlist? No. My playlist is the people that are right there in front of me, because you can't have a preset playlist when you go get ready to DJ for a group, because what one group might like, another group might not like. And from my years of DJing in nightclubs, I don't care what kind of playlist you got. You could play that one song that was hot last Saturday. You play it this Saturday, the crowd will leave. You're like, oh my God, what the? So, my playlist is basically the crowd. The crowd is my number one playlist. I go off of that. And I kind of throw in a little bit of my own little flavor to let them know who they are listening to. So.
Right. No, man, I appreciate it's funny you say that, man. It's interesting. And you can tell real DJ. So I appreciate you, DJ Astronaut. You can tell, I don't think a lot of people can tell, like when you're in a club setting or venue setting, you can tell who's playing a set, or we can tell who's playing a set. But DJing off the crowd, it gives you, the DJ, the opportunity to look learn, see how people are moving, you know, and interact with that.
Yep.
What are your top 3 must go to songs? Before you cut up, what are your top 3? As a matter of fact, let's say this. I'll set the crowd for you. It's 70% girls, 30% dudes. What top 3 songs you gonna go with right now?
Well, right now, depending on, it also depends on, I hate to say it, the demographic, the racial demographic. So, but for the most part, a lot of women, no matter what color, creed, they all like some Beyonce, some hip hop. So I do know for a fact right now at this very moment, if I play that Savage remix with Beyonce and Megan, I don't care. Oh, I'm a Savage. Some of them can't even speak English. They're gonna be Savage today, you know. They so that's number 1. Shoot, number 2. That's a good one. It's kind of easy. The typical songs that make people dance right now. So what's the number 1 dance that people are doing? The Tootsie Slide. That's I gotta have that. And
Okay.
The third one, sometimes I kind of take it. I hate to even call it old school, but I was gonna say, the Cupid Shuffle, just to make people keep dancing. You know, the song is about 20 years old, but you know, you'd be surprised how many people still don't know how to. I'm like, come on, to the
people still get up.
Yeah, but if I didn't have to go that, if I was like in a club setting, shoot, what's man. Y'all kind of got me on that. Huh?
You going back for the 99 2000?
Oh, well, hey, I could easily. And the funny thing, you say that, the 99 2000, a lot of songs that people are hearing right now have a Louisiana feel to it. Like there's a new Chris Brown song that's out. And if you listen to it, to all the people who are watching, who are from Louisiana, Louisiana has this song called Trigger Man, drag rap Trigger Man. And it's basically, it's almost like an instrumental that everybody is using right now. So the new Chris Brown song has that song in it. So the new Chris Brown song, what is, I forgot the name of it, but yeah.
Know the name.
Huh?
I actually have not listened yet.
Ooh.
I'm
man.
slipping.
It's a good song. I'm trying to find it right now while we're talking, but that will probably be the number 1 right now. Go to. It's called "Go Crazy," featuring Young Thug, Chris Brown. Yeah. Go Crazy.
Well, yeah. We ain't gonna hold you, man. We're gonna let you cut up a little bit, man. So rolling out AM Wake Up, man. DJ Astronaut on the 1s and 2s. Do you, man? Get us going. It's Monday.
Monday for sure, man. All right.
Let's get it.
Cool. Let's see what we gonna rock here. Can y'all hear that? Okay.
Got it.
All right, cool.
Okay.
Where the love go? 5, 4, 3, 2, I let one go. Go. I don't love, bro. Aiming at the head, like a buffalo. You're a rough man, cutthroat. You're a tough guy. It's a love joke. Then the sun died, and I didn't have to go. Diamond still shine. Get her up, yo. Where the love go? I met you last night, baby.
Let's go, Romeo.
I had respect for your ladies, but now I take it all back. Cause you gave me all you want. And you need a lick pop. Leave your number, can promise, baby, I'll give you a call.
Okay, man. You gotta go around the world. Let's go.
Afro beat. Okay.
One time when I can wake up, we used to listen to the sound of the astronaut all the way from Dallas.
Just a little something, man, a little something.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You ain't slick, man. You ain't slick. You ain't slick.
Huh?
Your turntablist for real. You ain't slick, man.
Yeah. You know, I do a little something. But you know, I talked about that Chris Brown song, and I want y'all to actually hear the song before we get out of here. First, I'm gonna play the Trigger Man song that I was talking about, and then I'm gonna play the Chris Brown. So this is gonna be like a little educational class real quick. So when we say Trigger Man, it sounds like this.
There's bounce.
That's the beginning, yeah. This is an old school song from like the 80s
Yeah.
hip hop.
The rhymes you are about to hear are true. MC's names have been changed to protect the innocent.
So the beginning of that song, you probably heard those tap tap tap, those drums. You've heard that in like hundreds of songs. Drake use it, Lil Wayne use it, everybody. Chris Brown. So now I'm gonna play the actual Chris Brown song and see if y'all can hear some of that Louisiana flavor in it. And also, Louisiana has a type of music called bounce music,
Bounce
where
music.
you hear that song in almost all of the bounce music. So that, and we call it a brown beat. There's another beat called a brown beat that we put in. But anyway, let y'all hear the Chris Brown song. This is Chris Brown featuring Young Thug called Go Crazy. I like playing new music too, when it fits the format. Can y'all hear that all right?